Hey everyone, welcome to Marketing Botics. I'm Chris, and today I am going to be talking about the social media planner that is in HighLevel. For me, this is brilliant. They've made some changes to make it even better, and it is a great tool to use, especially if you are a social media agency or consultant and you do the posting for other people, because you've got several different options. You can either sign up for the $97 plan and have as many accounts in there as you want, which is really different to a lot of the other agencies or other planners out there that charge you per account, where they limit the amount that you can have. Or you can sign up to the $297 version, and in that everyone can have their own individual account. And again, you got endless accounts, so the more people that you bring on, the cheaper it gets. But with that, you also get all the email marketing tools and the CRM and everything that you can give your clients as well. So not only do you need to do social media for them now, is you can start building out your business and driving other avenues of income into it using HighLevel for the cost that you're already paying for the social media planner. It's phenomenal. Right, so let's jump in and let me show you what this is all about. Okay, so here we go. So this is a social media planner just here. Now, as you can see, I've got several things already planned in. I've set this up so you can see what it is like. So when you come on social media planner, just here, you've got your accounts listed all up here, and you can add more using the cog button up here. So I'm just going to press this cog button, or you can see down the social media accounts just down here. But I'm going to press the cog button up here because this is where you add it. Now you've got Google My Business just here, and you can add your Google My Business account. And then if I just scroll down to here to the Facebook, you can see I've added in loads of different Facebook pages. Now, a lot of these are really old pages, but I've added them in just for the sake so you can see how many I can get. I can get a lot more in. This is just all the ones that I've got that I've used over time. So you can see that they're all in here, and you can do this with pretty much anything. And then I've got the Instagram as well. I've got LinkedIn. I've got Twitter, and down here I've got TikTok that I can add in. So there's so many different types of social media apps that I can add in. The other thing that I can also add in is Facebook groups as well, that I am an admin of. So I have to be an admin of that group in order to add it. I can't add groups that I'm not an admin, because that just wouldn't make sense anyway. That's against Facebook's terms and conditions. So I can control all that from here. Let me go back just here and let me show you down here. So down here now, I've got the recent posts that I've posted. I've got all of them if I want to see them all. Schedule posts, so I can see what is coming up. Any failed draft, any that needs approval as well to get signed off by other people, just in there. And then down here, I've got my recurring posts, and this is the one I really like. So as you can see here, if anyone has seen some of my content going out, I've just started putting a couple of recurring posts, and I'm going to be filling out this a lot more. But you can see here that I am able to set these as recurring. So what I can do is, if I just go back up and go to new post just up here, and I can upload from CV. If I'm using a template, I can, or I can use AI, but I just want to use the new post, and I can use AI in here as well. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to select my accounts just in here. I've got no Facebook groups. Just checking. I can add a group name just here. This is a group name. So if I added like the Marketing Botics just here, then I can make sure that they are all connected. So I can have that one there. Select all my Marketing Botics. That one there. That one there. That one there. And that one there. And then create. And now I've got that as a group because I've got so many different things in there. So I can just select this just here. Brilliant. And then what I can do is I can add in my photo that I want to use. So I'm going to press this here. Now I can create an image using AI. There is a small cost to it, which is explained in HighLevel, or I can upload from my media gallery. So I've already added some in here. So I'm just going to use the one. Have I created one for social media? I haven't, so I'm going to use the course one. And then I can add the content that I want it to be here. So course creators, listen up. per user per sale. And more. HighLevel gives you, and I can go through it and add all that information just there. And then what I can do down here is I can add in the URL that I want it to be, botics.com/HighLevel CRM. There we go. And that will give me the link there. And you can see here, I got content AI as well. So what I can do just here is I can ask the content. So I can give it a title, a brief description, any keywords I want it to have, the writing tone, and a number of variations. Then I can pick one, or I can merge them, take the best of everything if I want to give it a tweak. And then there we go. And then I can ask how long it wants it to be. And I can also generate that content just there. This is great if you've got preset briefs. So maybe you've created a prompt and then you're just tweaking that prompt every now and again just to make it give a different response for each post, which is brilliant. Then I can generate it. Again, there's a small slight cost that HighLevel say it's really, it pennies, if that, I think, and go HighLevel, talk about that. Now, down here, my Google My Business, because I've selected my Google My Business, then I can select the call to action button that goes with it. So I can add, that here, just there. I need to give it the proper one, http www. There we go. HTTPS. Just there. And so then that will give it the link in which people can go to. Now, what they've also added here, first of all, let me just explain here. So, yeah, what they've just added here is the customize for each channel. And what I can do here is if I select this, now it allows me to customize them for each channel. Now, this has been going on in like Hootsuite. I've had this for a while and everything, but now HighLevel have just brought this in, which is brilliant because it means I can customize it. Don't worry about this, that it doesn't quite look, it looks a bit squashed. When it comes out in Facebook, it does show it in the right size. But yeah, so here you can customize each one based on what you want, which is good because the issue that we sometimes have is before, if we selected all of them, including Twitter, then it would only ever allow us to have the maximum of what Twitter would allow for all the posts. But now it means that we can actually section these out and have more characters in the rest than Twitter, which is brilliant. Now down here we got follow-up comment. So if I wanted to add this into the follow-up comment, so here, so want to know more there, and then that means it's always going to be a follow-up comment and not the actual in the actual text. Now you can see here I can make things bold and italic and add emojis, add video hashtags and links and things like that. And also for my Facebook and Instagram, I've got the option to add a story and reel up here as well. It's currently not showing it because I've got more selected, but I can do a story and reel. Now, when it comes to scheduling, down here in the bottom right, I've got the arrow, and here I've got schedule post, send post for approval. So send for approval first within your agency or organization. And then I got schedule recurring posts, which is this one here. So if I hit schedule recurring posts, now I want this to repeat, let's say every 3 weeks. I want it to go out on a Wednesday. And I want the first one to start. So I can leave it at the 12th because the first Wednesday within that time period is that, but I tend to do that. And then let's just say I want this to run to October 2025, confirm. And I want it to go out at 12:05 every Wednesday in the 3rd week for the next 2 years. There we go. And then I would schedule post, and then that would then make that go out every Wednesday, every 3 weeks on a Wednesday at that time for the next 2 years until I stop it. Now, the great thing about this is, so once I've got this set, I'm just going to go back here. what's great about this is it stays in recurring posts just here. So you can see the scheduled post always shows the next one that's coming out and doesn't give you a whole list for the next 2 years, which would just cram up your whole space. And in recurring posts just here, you can see I've got these two set as recurring posts, which means that if I go in and change this recurring post, it will change all the ones going forwards. And like I've had it before with recurring posts that I've needed to go in, well, I've needed to delete all the recurring posts and redo it, or I need to go into everyone individually and update it. But this one I don't. This one I can go into the recurring post, the actual post, change it, and it changes it for all future posts, which for me is brilliant and such a time saver. So that is the social media scheduler. You've got your open planner up here as well for those who like open planners. So you got that up there, which is handy. There is so much to do in this, and as always, it's all part of the Go High Level plan. So when you sign up, you get all this. Now, if you are a digital agency using this and you sign up to the 297 plan, and you onboard clients, you can turn everything else off. So only to give them the scheduler in the back end and a few other things should you want them to have it. So you can narrow it down so you don't have to give them extra. And then if they pay you more for the account or whatever, then you can start adding more to that. Remember, with this, you can always add in workflows. So when someone responds to a comment, it will go in conversation. Sorry, it can go in conversations. It can go in your workflows. So you can automate the process as well. So yeah, it's phenomenal, really, what you can do when you start tying in all the different aspects together. So that is the social scheduler in Go High Level.